Chapter 1: The Text That Cut Me Out. They said Thanksgiving would be small, and somehow that never included me, so I, Danielle Hart, opened the doors of a $5 million ranch and set one long, equal table for everyone. They forgot guitars on the porch, laughter in rooms my parents had never entered, and when the phones lit up the next morning, I put them on speaker and listened as Grandma finally named the truth they had hidden behind cozy plans and golden child stories. And in that clean silence, I learned I did not need their approval to choose who gets a chair, only the courage to build the table myself. The office had that late afternoon hush that comes when Manhattan starts to turn gold and the city breathes between meetings. I was finishing notes from a supply chain review, letting my eyes rest on the river as the sun slid behind the glass towers. My phone buzzed on the desk. I did not rush. I was not expecting good news. I tapped the screen and saw my mother's name. The preview line showed the first words. Just Mitch's family this year, keeping it small. I opened the message and read it all the way through. There was no greeting, no hey honey, no we love you. Just a neat little verdict dressed as logistics, Thanksgiving, a smaller guest list, a single seat that somehow never seemed to include me. The room felt a degree colder. I set the phone down and pressed my fingertips against the oak edge of the desk, steady and flat. A meeting agenda sat in front of me, numbers lined up in clean rows, proof that I knew how to put a chaotic system in order. I had built entire networks to make sure medicine arrived where and when it would save lives. But there are systems you cannot optimize. There are families that do not notice when you have learned to move mountains. I leaned back in my chair and watched my own breath fog the window. The first memory that surfaced was not dramatic. It was a cafeteria table in Fort Wayne, the long one where my brother sat with the teammates who wore their school pride like armor. My mother always found that table first. Her laugh sounded brighter there. She would fix the collar of his jersey and ask about practice. My plate sat on a smaller table behind her elbow. I learned to eat fast. I blinked and the window cleared. The phone buzzed again, a second line from my mother. It said, "The full story premieres tonight at 7 p.m. Don't miss it, and hit like, subscribe so you won't miss the next twist."